Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today for the first time in 2021, but now I can say a regular guest of our show, Tiffany. Welcome back to the show from BBB. How you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm doing good, and my son says hi too. By the way, Tiffany. But today we're going to be talking about buying home gym equipment as you turn into the new year. People start making some resolutions, and one of those just might be to start working out. In fact, we purchased here in the Crosby household a treadmill. So this is right up my alley as far as talking about buying gym equipment. So tell us what BBB wants people to be aware of.
Well, home gym equipment may be more popular than it has in the past, turning in that gym membership to just work out in the comfort of your own home. But before you do purchase gym equipment, there's some things that you want to keep in mind. The first thing being your physical needs. What are your physical needs for the equipment that you're purchasing? If you're purchasing something because it looks fun or it looks cool, but it doesn't fit your needs, it may just turn into a dust collector or a clothes hanger, and you're not going to use it after the newness wears off. So consider those needs before you even go shopping. What do you need and what is going to work out for you to meet your goals and objectives?
You weren't like driving by my house and saw that I put some things on the treadmill that weren't related to treadmill anything, were you? I don't know, Tiffany. That's kind of sounds exactly like what already happened here. Setting the budget too for this also very important. Is this equipment, no matter where you're looking at it, it's a wide range of prices.
When you're looking at gym equipment, there's something out there to fit every budget. So make sure you know the number that you're looking for. There's gym equipment that's very basic that you can purchase, or if you're looking for something at the top of the line, make sure that you're looking for those items as well that are out in the marketplace. One thing to keep in mind too, that if you're purchasing a gym membership, a monthly gym membership, you're most likely going to terminate that, and that'll work into your monthly budget as well. So there may be a few more dollars to work with than you originally thought.
Yeah, very good. Something to think about when you're even getting into this, both whether you had a gym membership and then making that purchase. Another one is, how am I going to fit this in the spaces that I have?
Well, gym equipment is quite large, so you want to make sure that it's going to fit in the room that you have. If it's a small space in the basement, or maybe you're turning a walk-in closet into a workout room, make sure that the equipment fits. More importantly, you want to make sure that you measure those doorways and those staircases. If it has to go down a flight of stairs and it doesn't come apart, make sure that you're measuring the largest piece that needs to get into the area where you want to set it up in.
I'll add one more point. Make sure you know the weight on it, because it's a pain in the butt also to fit it through the door on the weight that it is getting it inside. Reading the consumer reviews, more popular than ever when picking this out. Actual reviews do help make purchases.
Home gym equipment can be a large investment, and you want to make sure that you're reading what other people are saying about it. Does it work the way you want it to work? Is the quality there? What about the price point? So make sure that you're reading reviews across all platforms, including bbb.org, the company that you're purchasing it from. Do a Google search for it and type in the name of the equipment and customer reviews, and you'll get a lot of information that you can filter through to make an informed decision.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's right there in itself, definitely a big one when selecting. Be aware of get fit quick solutions. I wonder why.
Something that's a get fit quick product probably isn't going to meet your goals and objectives. So if you do get somebody who's telling you that, you only need to use this once a month, probably you need to do a little bit more research there, and maybe look for other equipment and see what people have to say about it.
This one's going to be a little bit tougher given COVID-19, but if you have the opportunity to test this stuff ahead of time, or probably check that out even when you're making the purchase, can you test it at home? If you don't like it, can you return it? All of those things definitely need to be considered.
You do want to read the fine print. If you're purchasing it online, the best thing to do is to go to the physical retail store and see if you can find it there. And when you're testing it, you want to make sure that you're dressed to test it too. So don't go to the store in heels. You want to wear tennis shoes and maybe some equipment or some clothing similar to what you would use to work out in it. You want to make sure that it's comfortable for you, because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to use it. Another thing to pay attention for if you're purchasing it online is to factor in those shipping costs too. These items are heavy, they weigh a lot, they're going to cost a lot to ship. If the shipping costs are not included in the price that you're purchasing online, the original price, that may cost more than purchasing it in the physical store.
Yeah, that's a significant one. I know when I picked up, we got a treadmill, and picking it up wise, yeah, it was like an extra 100 if we were going to ship it. So I was like, I'll just come and pick it up from said place, avoid those costs. So definitely a huge thing to understand, and any of those extra fees too. I think always important. Inquiry about the fitness equipment returns, refunds, all the warranty stuff. That's a must.
Who pays to ship it back, especially if you're purchasing it online? Are there restocking fees in the store? How long do you have to return it? Is it 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? Not every retailer has the same return policy, so make sure that you're researching that before you purchase it. Once again, it is a large purchase, so you want to make sure that if you don't like it, that you can return it and exchange it and get something else.
Yeah, and if you do have a chance to inspect the equipment ahead of time, you're recommending that definitely take advantage of that.
Always inspect it, especially if somebody is in your home putting it together. Inspect it before they leave, because if you don't inspect it before they leave, they may not come back to fix it.
Finally, any of the in-store financing, anything that you're charging, whatever the case may be, you got to do the research and make sure you understand if you're doing a rent to own, your finance, whatever the case may be, you got to do your research.
Understand those terms and conditions. Is there a cost if you pay off the financing early? Who's financing it if the store does offer in-store financing or a payment plan or a rent to own? You want to know all of those things before you go ahead and sign on the line. Sometimes the best thing to do is to pay up front in full cash or credit card for your purchase.
And we all know, because I asked you 100 times last year before 2020, using that credit card when it comes to online purchase is so important. Tiffany, thank you so much for your time. Great tips, and I look forward to having you back again later this month.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Tiffany from the Better Business Bureau here in Southern Wisconsin, and she'll be back with some great tips all year long as we can keep her, of course. We'll keep her here. All right, take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.